Yo, this is Duckwrth. I'm chilling with Thizzler.com, and this is another episode of Under the Bay.
I'm from the Bay, bruh. I'm from the Bay, bruh.
Under the Bay.
This is for the kids that swear to be themselves. Stay authentic.
I cuff my jeans like you do. They say they don't understand me. Sometimes they black, maybe they blue. They say they don't understand me. They say my words are too complex. They want me to sing them ABCs, but I'ma never ever come down. Yeah, what now?
Really good management. Tina, the blind youth, she really has the vision and the connection in that sense. But also, man, you go about something, you chipping away at something for so long, like you're eventually gonna come up with a structure, you're gonna come up with a sculpture or a piece, So it's like, I've been chipping at this motherfucker for hella long. So it's like, yeah, definitely it's accolades are coming, but it was all in the right timing. So what's happening right now is it's supposed to be happening in a sense. But yeah, definitely a good team. And just being able to travel to these different places, to LA, SF, Atlanta, New York, wherever I gotta go, just showing face. And you get to know people, you get some emails, you send out the phone, and they respond, and they say, hey, let's throw it on there, so, yeah.
The crew was lace. My mama, sister, them two was lace. Plus all the pressure, them two would face.
Not so much new techniques. I'm trying to learn to stick with my mic stand more, because I'm a very active performer. I'll be running around and jumping and kicking and stuff. But I'm trying to learn how to stick with the mic stand. But the most recent element is adding a bass guitarist, which is Drew Banger, and Spencer Stevens on tables. And then of course the family, Anthony Dragons and Queens, backing me up and rocking with me and stuff. But yeah, we're one step closer to having full band. All we need is a drummer, and we'll be good.
It's funny, it's the kick drums too.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm in the East Coast, I rock with kick drums. When I'm in the West Coast, I rock with Spencer and Drew and all them in the family.
No taste, take it off, it's too hot. You not kill us off like OJ.
I always keep my eyes open in a certain sense, but I can tell you I'm working with different producers. Rude Are You is a really amazing producer. Alexander Spit is another dope producer I'm working with. Glam, she's a dope MC, but also a dope producer. Pablo Dylan, which is Bob Dylan's grandson. He's gonna help me out with the engineering of this next album I'm about to drop and stuff. So it's more so just producers and musicians. As far as singers and rappers, I don't really care. You can always give them a feature, but it's I don't know, I'm trying to do something bigger in a sense. Haji Beats, he's family. He's good people. I definitely gonna connect with him in that sense. But oh yeah, and of course the family, Anthony Dragons, Queen, of course, yeah.
Wasn't short term, man. No war is just begun. It's a war brewing outside.
Be yourself. Don't look. If you can rid yourself of all music that's being played today, do it, because it's just it's an illusion in a sense, where it's you can be popping because you're creating a similar sound of today, but then from an industry standpoint, you're disposable. So it's there's this whole span of a certain genre, trap, and it's just okay, cool. Within trap, you have up and coming artists, then another up and coming artist, another up and coming artist, and they all just keep popping and blooming, but they're in this one genre. And then when that genre disappears, and those people in that genre disappear as well, and the new thing will come up, So it's essentially you're not saying don't do trap. I'm just saying just go into your own sound, figure out who you are, know your interests, dive into different genres. Don't just dive into rap, hip hop. Dive into calypso, dive into classical music, dive into death metal, dive into it all, and then see what comes from it. Oh, and distribution is important. If you don't find a distribution company, shout out to Empire, but if you don't find a distribution company, TuneCore is a really good online service that'll do your distribution. They'll put you on iTunes, Spotify, I think Pandora. But it's like that gets you like a step higher. That puts you in a different field, different playing field, you know. It's just taking your music seriously, and then you can also monetize it, make money off of it. You know how to be a starving artist.
And for the bullets that thought I couldn't take you. Yeah, what now? And for the internet hype.
Merchandise. I'm looking forward to merchandise. And, of course, like physicals, buttons, like hats, jackets, like a skateboard. I'm looking forward to that. Of course, like touring. I'm going to be doing some December East Coast dates. And then hopefully like doing like a January tour with the family. But working on a new album, super good. That's next year. That's gonna be my first like solo official album, you know, on like an industry platform, I guess. Shit. Oh, and working on either a short film, probably a short film. I want to do a full-length feature film, like hour long. But before that, I gotta do a short film. So it builds on the lines of like it's just a lot of different concepts, but to make it short and plain, I guess like abduction of self, you know.
Like by aliens or what?
Gotta wait. Gotta wait. But abduction overall, you know. And like it can even be like an abduction, not even of your physical self, but of like your like mental, spiritual self and everything, and then like thus creating you to be a vessel. And then when you're a vessel, like you're easily swayed in a sense. And I feel like that's a lot of this generation. It's like vessels, you know, walking around like looking to be filled, like, you know, canvases of pure white, you know, and they have to be filled with their art, you know, they don't come with the art. So, abduction.
Kill him soft like OJ's, Food J's, midsummer in a tube socks. Who's hot? I cuff my jeans like.
It's gonna be like my best piece, you know, because it's I've definitely grabbed me from soundscapes of today, but then bringing my influence into it. It's gonna be a lot more elements, a lot more like cool features, great production. It's gonna be like my masterpiece. No dates. No dates.
There ain't no reason to. I'm down that end.
International. Traveling the world, like being able to reach out to different people and stuff. Of course, like more financially set. Shit, maybe a family. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not really fond of relationships. But yeah, just being able to create on a bigger, you know, like bigger palette, you know, bigger playing field. Creating for other people, whether that be like beats, like, or whether that be like graphics or whatever. Just, you know, creating. Pretty much the same thing I'm doing now, but just in a bigger, you know. Japan, South Africa, Egypt, Paris, New Zealand, Australia, those. I'm gonna add those to my travels, pretty much. Yeah, 5 years. Check out the new project, Nowhere, at youarenowhere.com. That's the letter U, and then arenowhere.com. It's on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, and or Google Play, blah, 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 blah. It's good stuff.
Word up to Thizzler for helping the nigga make it. Thizzler on the roof.com.